Hello everyone, my name is Oliver Stelfox and I want to welcome you to the 21st Sessions in Place episode. It can now legally drink. That is a thing. And today we have I Wish I Was a Punk Band, who is Phil Hamilton. Yay, I did it. And you're asking yourself, what is Sessions in Place? Well, let me tell you. We are a socially distant concert series that is held every Saturday at about 7 p.m. We kind of finessed some of that a little bit, especially last week, but we don't have to talk about that because the video that was created with Noya and Aftergardens is gorgeous. And so you can find us streaming on Facebook at 720p or YouTube at the full 1080p. Facebook and Instagram, we ask that you subscribe to us on those things because you will get notified of all of the goodness that we are sprinkling upon the world. There's a lot of remasters that we do. We do 3 per band. We put that on our YouTube, and the rest of them are actually accessed through our Patreon, and you'll be able to see all of them through that. And to make sure that you are current, you have to do all the subscription because the live streams that we put out, live episodes, you will get notified about them. And like I said previously, the remasters when they get posted. And we ask that you also share the stream link, the Facebook and the YouTubes. And you can let the whole world know that this exists. You know, phone your grandma, tell her to somehow get onto Facebook and YouTube, maybe at the same time. Maybe grandma's technologic. And you can watch it with her. Maybe do a Facebook watch party and check it out that way. Also, if you are on Instagram, you should go to your stories and then take a picture or a video of yourself and tag at I Wish I Was a Punk Band and at Sessions in Place. And then post your picture or video on there, and so we can see how you at home are watching this all. I also just want to say, hey, grab a glass of whatever's helping you cope, and let's enjoy some I Wish I Was a Punk Band together.
She waits by the river with her toes dipped in. She's waiting for summer before she dives in without a trace. When muddy water
is going on, Phil? This is fucking rad. So I just want to remind some other peoples out there that are watching, we do have Venmos if you really enjoy the stuff that we are creating. Just a reminder that that financial stuff that you're throwing our way is dispersed to the crew and the talent. And also, Lupo, they gave us some food today, but we also want to throw some money their way for tip and all that. So it also goes to that. If you like what we are doing here at Sessions in Place, please, please, please consider donating to our Patreon. It is a monthly thing that has $5, $10, and $20 a month. You get access to the rest of the videos and all of that goodness. So please, please, please do that. Today, as of today, we have Kevin Schlater, Pamela Love, Anna Jamborsic, Chris Dowdy, my Aunt Carla and Uncle Bear, Michael Kugler, and Tina Jones. Just a little sprinkling of a reminder, we do have a contest going right now that if you want to submit, #SIPSubmit, please go onto our Facebook, watch the video there, and please submit a full-length song by September 12th along with a 2-minute intro, and we will announce the winner, I believe, on the 19th. And some thank yous go out to our sponsors, which are R90, Lupo in Fremont, the pizza place, Black Raven Brewery for all the beers, shout out to them, and also the continued support by the Fremont Abbey, of which we are here today. It is glorious, and I love them forever and ever. Amen.
Too much truth can seem dishonest, and much too honest is insincere here. And I often wonder, should I hold my tongue? And I often wonder, do I tell anyone that I think you
Thanks, everybody. Everybody on the internet, everybody on the interwebs, hi. Thanks for coming. You didn't have to travel that far, which is a new weird thing, but I appreciate it. It's kind of weird doing these things. You know, you expect applause sometimes. I mean, yeah.
It's all
See,
good, man.
Brent knows what's up.
He does. That's why we got him on the crew.
He's my woo man.
Definitely.
He's my hype man.
Definitely.
Thanks, Brent.
He's always there when you need him.
It really is. But yeah, I really appreciate Sessions in Place letting me come and do this. It's kind of crazy. Haven't really been doing too much music in the quarantines, so I'm excited to be able to do this and share it with you.
We're excited for you to be doing it and sharing it with us.
Thank you.
Yes.
Dear older brother, tell it to me like it is. Say, settle down, down, stay cool, and live with patience. You always wanna rush it. Just settle down, down, stay cool, stay cool. My oldest brother, owner of your happiness, you settled down, down in Durham. You made a mother and bought a to make your own. You settled down, down in dirty Durham. Oh, lonely lover, don't let it get to you. Just settle down, down, stay cool. Your truth is armor, so trust in yourself will do. Just settle down, down, stay cool, stay.
Thanks, everybody. I think it's time for an intermission. And I'm going to recharge all the juices on all my pedals so that they don't crap out. And I'll see you back here in, I think, 10 minutes. I don't know how long this thing goes, but Don't leave. What's up, everybody? I'm Phil from I Wish I Was a Punk Band. Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's Sessions in Place live stream and this week's edition of Live Stream's Lockdown Digs. Welcome to my apartment, which is obviously where I've been spending the majority of my time during this pandemic. It has definitely been a difficult time for many of us. For one, this lockdown has caused me to grow these locks down, which I think we can all agree is pretty unfortunate. But for real though, this lockdown has forced me to cancel many of my gigs and postpone plans that I had for I Wish I Was a Punk Band this year. And I know that many of the musicians and workers in the Seattle creative economy are feeling this loss in a substantial way. For me, this lockdown has forced more distance between myself and many of the people that I care about. But I have been able to find some positivity in the isolation. For instance, I've learned a lot about myself and my creative process during this pandemic. My creativity has always kind of come in waves, and I've learned how to be more accepting of the times that lack inspiration and more accepting of the time that I spend creating something that I'm not exactly stoked about. Instead, I've found ways to seek new inspirations. I've always found musical inspiration in literature, and I've spent a lot of this lockdown reading. In fact, I released a single earlier this week that was inspired by a short story written by Patrick Rothfuss. You can find that single now on my Bandcamp page. You can just go to Bandcamp and search I Wish I Was a Punk Band. And all the proceeds I earn from this release will be donated to the Seattle Artist Relief Fund and Woblock, which are two amazing causes that focus on bolstering the communities here in Seattle. That single was actually recorded here in my apartment earlier in the lockdown, which is something I have never tried to do before. I worked remotely with a really good friend and a great producer to get it all sounding good with just a single microphone and this pocket operator drum machine, which is one of my favorite things in the world. I even built a blanket fort when I was doing vocal takes to help my neighbors who had to listen to endless singing. Recording it was a great way for me to stay connected with an old friend, which has definitely been hard to do. Staying connected with people is tricky for me. Weekly Zoom meetings and video games have really been my best connections with my friends, but it's been harder to feel like I'm participating in the community. I've actually found that taking the time to donate to local charities and causes has really helped me to feel like I'm contributing to the amazing Seattle community around me still. I hope you take the time and donate today to help keep the Seattle music scene afloat during these difficult times. I want to personally say thank you to everyone here at Sessions in Place who has worked to keep music coming here in Seattle. I know it takes a tremendous amount of work to pull these off each week, and I'm extremely grateful that you have invited me to be a part of these amazing live streams. I also want to say thank you to the Fremont Abbey for inviting me to play in your beautiful space, and thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy the next set.
And we're back. My name is Oliver Stelfox, and I want to thank you for returning with us. If you missed the first part of the show, don't worry. Do not chart it as a mistake. You can always go back and watch it later. But let's stay present. Let's continue watching what Phil is providing for us with I Wish I Was a Punk Band. I want to remind you that you should subscribe to us on YouTube and Instagram, and then Facebook, do all those businesses, because you will then be able to see what we are putting out there into the ether, and it is some glorious things. If you didn't know, now you know. And share the stream link from YouTube and Facebook. Put that out there so that more people can see this. I want to remind you that one Venmo contributor will be getting this right here, this album, which is from the artist right behind me. And his name is I Wish I Was a Punk Band. And also, there's a bunch of these stickers that I'm going to throw into it, and you will be getting all those goodies. So, to those watching out there, please consider donating on Venmo. $5 at least. But you can do more than that. You can do $10, $32.81, $44.03, or any of those. We have a Patreon as well, and I want to remind you that there's 3 tiers, a $5 a month, $10 a month, and a $20 a month. That really helps us put forth the money to those expenses that we have monthly. So please consider doing that. Now, let's get right back to the music. Let's enjoy some more I Wish I Was a Punk Band.
Thanks. So this next song, I'm going to play a new song. I actually wrote this song, half of this song, on a tour that I did last November with one of my good buddies, Arthur James. I don't know if anybody of you have ever checked out his music, but he's a beautiful human with beautiful music, doing great things. And it's his birthday, so everybody.
Oh shit! Should we just have a sing-song for him right now? I'm down.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, I won't either.
But happy birthday to that camera, that camera, that camera, that camera, that one. Happy birthday, buddy. This one's called Pfeiffer Beach, and it's new.
This is so good. I'm all about this.
Thanks, Oliver.
I want to give a huge thank you to a few people here that have been contributing through the Venmos. For one, Amanda Stoddard. For two, Pam Love, my mama. For three, Peter Hamilton. And for four, Brielle Friedman, who's over here. She's listening curbside over here. And kind of like our first guest listener. So welcome and thank you. I also want to say that there's some people online that are saying some stuff, and I have taken too long to say that to you now, so I'm going to do that. Let's see. Kenji Toda, really excited. Let's go, woot woot. Grace Hamilton giving you 100% applause. Amanda Stoddard also joining in that. And then Craig Swade.
What's up, Craig?
He says, yes, get it with that guitar tone. And then I said, the combo of his millions of pedals and a miking with a Royer and a 414 is just a heart eye emoji. And then he said, he's always on point, one of the most specific pedal board setups in Seattle. And we have some people on the other side, the Facebooks, and a friend of mine, Alexandra, loving it, and both the sound and the space. And it's funny, I'm actually just like, I messaged her saying, well, let's have you on sometime, because her band Cumulus,
Oh, yeah.
amazing,
Yeah.
and she was actually supposed to play sometime, I forget.
They were in March. They
Yeah.
were supposed to do the round.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All those concerts
still
that didn't happen, I just call them dead concerts, and let's resurrect the dead, huh? Let's do it. Anyways, Oliver out.
Thanks, Oliver. Enough of the old brand new stuff. Now, as my favorite radio station back in North Carolina says, it's nothing but the hits.
Foolish me, I say it endlessly. I could hide away, but things will never stay the same. Silhouette. Cigarette, smoke was thick within the air. You try to hide the scent of him. Lost your lost your Can remember when time was only spent on love. Can remember when time was only spent on love. Lost your so foolish me, say it endlessly. This masquerade, things will always stay the same.
I got one more for y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know everything is very difficult right now. Everybody is coping in very specific ways that they need to. And one of the things that I do is I do some of this. And I moved to Seattle back in like 2015, and there was sort of like a different type of isolation when I moved out here. And this was actually a song that I wrote back then that sort of helped me. You always have family. You always have people who care about you. And I guess the big thing is call your mom. She'll love to hear from you.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much for that, Phil. I love it, and I know I'm going to speak for everyone here at Sessions in Place and say that they all loved it too. I was taking point and just making sure that everyone was appreciating it as they should, and they were. I can attest to you that. I want to take this opportunity to bring up Jessica. Hey, you want to come over here for a second? Because I just want you to answer a couple of questions, which is, Jessica, if you didn't know, she ran lights tonight. She was trained by Derek Zonto into our thing that we do here, which is Sessions in Place. And if you could answer, hey, what did you do before the shit fucking storm that happened in the whole world? And why do you donate your time? Why do you do this with us?
Well, before this, I set up lights, I ran crews, and I was very interactive in festivals and the building and design process of all of it. And I donate my time because I think that it's still a very good cause, and I need to keep up on my toes and hopefully can go back to doing my job rather than some other random jobs. Yep.
That's great. Just quick and succinct, right to the point. Thank you, Jessica. Round of applause for Jessica. I want to remind you that we have a contest going on right now called SIP Submit. It's a hashtag SIP Submit. And if you're on Facebook, go to our Facebook and you will learn all about what that looks like and how to submit. I'm not going to go over those details because not even I know them, even though I said them on the commercial, but that's okay. I also want to remind you that we have a Venmo, and please consider contributing at least $5. You could even do more. You could do... Oh, no one's listening to me. You could do $420. What was that? $40.50. $40.50. 4 and 10. 420. Or 69 cents? Who knows? Dollars? Who knows? All of it. Pesos. So thank you for doing that. We are 100% thankful for it. Also, we have a Patreon. There's 3 tiers that we have, $5 a month, $10 a month, and $20 a month. If you could consider, and actually just do that, that would be amazing. Because that helps us do the whole month shenanigans of like our monthly bills that we have to do and all that. So please do that. There are a lot of people that go into making this happen. What is this? This is Sessions in Place. This is produced by Austin Glass, Ben Strickland, myself, Oliver Stelfox, and Brent James Driscoll. He's right there, and he just said hi to me. Oh my God, I'm fangirling right now. And then the tech director tonight was Richard McLean. Yeah! That loud person that you just heard, that's Ben Strickland, and he was the jib operator. The crowd does not go wild, but it should because the jib is honestly one of my favorites. So I will applaud Ben. And so will everyone else. The Steadicam was Brent James Driscoll as well. I also want to just throw out there into the ether, if you know someone that works for, what's the company I'm thinking of? Cam TV, or Teradek, and knows, hey, I know a zero latency wireless HDMI or SDI thing that we could put on this man so he's not tethered, and just like, this white cable looks insane a little bit. This cable right here, it was once beautiful, and now it's not. But that's okay, because now I'm hanging out with it. And then the other camera operator, the slide, I almost call it the slide projector. That is not a slide projector. It is quite the opposite. It's a camera that's on a slider. That was done by Luke Hildreth. And like, yes. And like I said previously, the lighting was done by Jessica Palmer. The audio was done by Oliver Stelfox. That's me. The the BTS photography was done by Joanne Ledbetter. Yeah! You can find her on Instagram at dragon.cookie and see all of her goodness. Our social media and PR is Carol Faulkner. Carol! Even though I fucked up your name, I still appreciate you immensely. Thank you for what you do. This was shot on location at the Fremont Abbey. Little sprinkling of goodness that's happening with Sessions in Place in the Fremont Abbey. This Friday, we're having the round where Brent and I are producing it and putting it out there into the ether. So check that out. It's going to be September 4th, he said confidently. And then some of our sponsors, we have to thank you just with so much gratitude in our hearts, because without people like you, without businesses like you, we would not eat or drink alcohol or have lighting. So R90, huge thank you to you guys. Last week was fucking phenomenal. If you didn't watch last week, do. You should do it right after I get done talking and check out the After Gardens and Noya set. It was incredible. Oh my God. Lupo in Fremont Pizza Place, right across the street from Fremont Abbey. They provided us with some pizzas today, and I am feeling fat and sassy. Ben, you were supposed to be right there. And how?
No, that's the consumer world.
Well, either of those would have worked. Silence does not work.
I have a banana!
Yes, he is. So the additional music was done by Tiffany Costello. She works at Hotel Sorrento, creative there, and amazing stuff that they're doing there. Go to their restaurant, Stella. It's phenomenal. Ben and I went on a mandate there once. It was great, so check it out. Also, because I said it earlier, I'm going to give away this CD to someone that donated on Venmo. What CD, you ask? Well, let me grab it. It's this one right here. And that was the sticker that fell on the ground. But it's this CD, and it is I Wish I Was a Punk Band. And let me tell you the track listings. You got Tin Cans, Busted, Yet Boy, She Knows, Brother, I Hardly Knew Her, Time Spent, and Take It a Coda. Is the name of the album Take It a Bleach? Takeda Bleach. And to make this really simple, Brielle, you win this CD. I'm gonna give it to you by giving it 6 feet apart. Look at that, we did it. Thank you, Brielle. I appreciate you. Honestly, Brielle has been someone that has been donating every week, and it's been incredible, so thank you for doing that. Thank you for making live music live again. It's people like you that make this continue to happen. So, also, we have a round that we're doing at the end of September, which is going to be so fucking hot to trot. Check it out, wait for it. September 26th is what it's going to be, and it's going to be an actual live stream with the round, with us doing all of the production. So Sessions in Place and the round joining together as one. Next week is our 22nd Sessions in Place. We're doing it consecutively. We got this going. At the beginning of today, had no idea who was going to be next week. But Brent James Driscoll over here, he is the man with the plan. He really fills in the gaps that I have a lot of. Zan, who is Zan Fiscum, she is going to be with us next Saturday here at the Fremont Abbey. So, thank you all for joining, and I sincerely hope that the rest of your night is at least half as good as what happened here. Good night.